on the microphone.
Boom! I'm waiting for the hit the snare or at the big old bongo cymbals at the end. What's up, guys? It's a YeNDoR'S WiLDCaT chat. Thanks for hanging out in my dining room area. We don't use our dining rooms for eating. We use dining rooms for connecting with class alumni. How you like that? I just want to say thank you for the hip. I want to make sure that references the Hypnotex. The man below is Chris Walter, and he's been doing some of our intro songs, and it's pretty hilarious. You know, he says he's not the best musician, but I think that only maybe Kendall Stoner's right up there. Maybe, you know what I mean? He's pretty funny. He's got a really good concept going on. I just want to make sure to give him a quick plug. The reason is why something's coming, folks. Did you know something's coming? I have something for you. Check this out. We are a Class High reunion broadcast. And here we go. I'm slow at strolling. You know what time is, folks?
Kids, do you like rock and roll music?
What?
Coming from DC, gonna host the show. He's a man on the street everybody knows. The pay for every drink when he comes to town. He's everybody's buddy and bringing him down. Shane Train's coming!
Shane Train's coming! Shane Train's coming!
Adding to the lineup from the Wildcats, number 61, the Shane Gentry.
Yes!
Bravo!
Bravo!
That was great.
Thank you, Chris, from the Hypnotex.
Did you customize that?
It was customized for you, Shane.
Number
60. He sang through one of those little megaphones in that last part. That's so funny.
Early Christmas present. Thank you.
See? You even said, hey, where's my intro song? And then in the back pocket, I go, plow. So there you go. Intro song. How you like that?
You're a sharp dude, Rod. I always knew. I had faith in you, man. How you been?
Good. I have a full deck in the lounge, just sitting so patiently, going to be on board. So I'm pretty excited for who's on tap for tonight, Mr.
What's new with you?
Well, I got to tell you, I've been doing more painting, and I'm finally back into the mix. I think whenever you're doing like something in within your craft, like your element, whatever, you have high tide, low tide, big waves, small waves. Sometimes you're feeling it, sometimes you don't. Oh, wait, hold on. Check this out, Jake. Check it out.
Hope to God you don't have tsunami. Right?
I've been asked to paint a farm. You ready for this? Here's my little farm. I'm not done yet. Don't judge me. This is a rough draft. Wait, here's my little farm.
Is that Maggie's farm from Paul McCartney?
I think so. This is my little farm, Shane. See, I'm gonna have little.
That's got to be the shortest windmill
pigs. Ever. It is a short windmill. But it's depth
it's like
perception.
built by Wee Man, right?
Maybe it's further back than you realize because of the depth of field.
No, that looks about 4 feet tall.
How are you, Mr. Gentry?
Doing well. Just doing the dad thing, working. Not too much going on. We did a nature hike today. We did a little nature state park hike today, and get little man out in Mother Nature, get him unplugged and in touch with some fresh air and all that good stuff.
And for those who are getting reunited with Gentry, he's in Washington, D.C., folks. He is the MC of D.C.
Here I be, yeah. And
here you be.
You know, Rod, is it me or have you noticed there's a trend on is it every week or every month you're seeing something on the news or on Yahoo or wherever? Some fool thinks they could just get a little too close to a bison at Yellowstone, right? What's with all that? I mean, man, come on. You're next to a natural wild beast that can charge you, and they feel this need to get so close to get the cool selfie, and somebody's getting launched or they're getting mowed down
Are
or
they?
hurt.
Are
And
they
God
doing-
forbid they don't get killed. But it's like a regular thing now, man. It's getting kind of
It's what people
ridiculous.
do to try to go viral. Maybe that's what it is. They're like, maybe if I sucker my friend to stand next to the bull, he's going to end up getting hind leg kicked, and then I get hits on my YouTube channel. See, I know how they think. Boom.
Right. Yeah. Oh, so I want to mention this too. I got to bring this up because in case people don't know, if they don't keep in a regular communication with Rod and the chat and everything, since Rod has grown his hair out, everybody kind of kids around, just slightly jokes. Hey, you're looking like Jesus, bro. Look at your hair like Jesus with the beard and everything. So if you see jokes referencing or this and that or walking on water, this and that, we're kidding around. It's not blasphemy. I believe in God, but just so you know, in case you see, why are they making jokes and calling him Jesus?
Okay.
Look, because no, this guy, he died on the chat stream for your sins, man.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways, I just want to put that out there because in case people are wondering, like,
Well,
he
did have a good style. So I just, if you're gonna follow somebody, you might as well follow somebody. You know what I mean?
Yes, and again, it's not blasphemy for those religious folks. Rod's a very humble guy. We just kid around with him, Everybody kind of makes little jabs here and there. The Jesus jabs, Jesus jabs.
Jesus jabs. We have a lot to talk about. We're going to go live until 8 o'clock, folks, and then we're going to jump into a 8 o'clock private in the vault chat where things get crazy. Shane, I just want to make sure people know of that.
First rule of the vault: we don't talk about vault.
We don't talk about it. We just do the vault. You know what? Chris Walter isn't our only musician that we're fond of that come onto the chat. We have somebody who's going to be coming on board that has been here before, and he's back. He's going for second, Shane. I'm going to play our intro song to bring him in as an intro. Unless you have your harmonica handy, Shane. No?
I don't have one. I would play it if I could.
Maybe a cowbell? All right, here we go. Let's do this. He's on board. He's loved. He is a Pizza Hut delivery driver. Not still, but he was there before. Yeah, pizza. Here he is.
There he is.
And Kendall Stoner. Is that long? That was long. That's the longest intro we've had for you, Kendall. What's up, sir? How are you, Mr.
I'm
That was
sorry,
for
I
you.
need more cowbell.
Mr. Stoner, hello.
Next time we'll bring out the cowbell.
Can you guys
How are
hear
you,
me
man?
okay?
Good to see you, man.
Can
We
you
hear
hear me
you.
okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I want to ask you, Kendall. I talked to you separately, and I talked to our Stephanie Fabrizius. I'll just let you guys all know.
She's working on re-adding herself.
Oh, is she? And you guys end up do you guys talk on a regular basis? Or are you guys neighbors or roommates? Or how did that whole thing happen? Because you're like, well, Stephanie's here. I was like, what? It's coincidental?
It's kind of a interesting thing. Lisa came to a party
There
once
she
at her house.
is. You remember her now, guys?
Lisa went to an event at her home, and I explained to Lisa how I knew her, and we ended up coming back here after having a dinner at La Salsa just now, which used to be Toppers, and somebody called Lisa's best friend's daughter is here visiting her, and she called us in our car right before we were going back to Bakersfield, and she goes, "Are you guys coming over here to do that video thing?" I'm like, "Actually, we were heading back to Bakersfield to do it from my house because we had time to do that." But
she calls it the video thing, Kendall. She calls it the video thing.
We are doing the video thing, and I have beer. I know Stephanie's husband, so we're hanging out, and my daughter's here, my wife's here, everybody's here.
That's great. Well, hey, we need to bring all four corners in. Why don't we bring her on board, Mr. Kendall Stoner?
Am I here?
Stephanie, defend yourself. How did this all go down? What's up, Steph?
It was exactly as Kendall said. Exactly.
It was just so weird.
Oh, that's so funny.
Steph, wow.
I threw me off guard. I go, how do you know I was talking to Stephanie about coming on? And then I was talking to you totally. There's only like 5 people that I was mainly talking to this week.
Because we're in the same room right now.
And it's the second Stephanie from class of 90 we've had. Steph.
This is true.
She's been on three or 4 times? What, maybe?
Yeah.
No?
Oh, Stephanie Stoll was on here too. There's another.
No,
Oh, yeah.
Well, Steph Mo did. She built up the whole Eldorado thing and all that.
Yeah, exactly. So
Hey,
how are you?
Shane, I miss you. I love you.
Good to see you, girl.
See, we get a lot of
I
love
mean,
on
you
this
too, Rod, but I haven't seen Shane in so long.
one.
Hey,
I'm not-
you remember the wise ass I was. I was only kidding about your hat designs. They are very unique. I love your rustic and designs and your creativity. You do. I follow some of
Dude,
the stuff.
I don't even care about opinions. I just make about money. That's it.
I know, I know, but I love how you come back with me too and you joke, and I love your humor too. You're like, yeah, Joker and all that. Yeah, good to see everybody. It's always good to reconnect.
This is great. This is great. Hey, I threw it out. To the rest, almost like half of this team, Steph, and to see on who was going to bite.
Aha.
Oh my!
Boom! Does that bring back
Holy
some memories?
moly!
Yes.
For you there. So
That's-
Shane, you were a coach on that team, but you
Yes.
missed picture day. Is that what happened?
Yes, Stephanie and I are going to speak on this. Let me speak up here first. So it was me, Falky, and Joey Gregory against the gold team, which was Birch, Chad Bell, and Flint Crane, and we each had So we had the cooler chicks and the cooler athletes. Yes, we had April Mykowski was the quarterback, and I'll just stop there and let your mind think about it because that was enough for a while.
I know.
But we had spirit. We had everybody had the fun camaraderie. Powder Puff's a good time anyway. It's nothing to get serious about. But we won. It was a shutout. It was like 28-0.
You guys were merciless at practices.
We did.
Brutal.
We did conditioning.
And we had bruises. Yeah.
Shane, what'd you do? What kind of drills do you do to get bruises?
I don't know. It was just having fun. You're usually getting coached and beat to death, so you're like, oh, we're coaches. Now we get to beat them to death. So it's all fun. But
we didn't puke, Shane, like you, the eternal puker.
Oh yeah.
The internal puker.
Yeah, I was straight off of South Park. Who was that dude who puked all the time?
Yeah,
Stan,
right?
Stan, I think that's what it was, Stan.
It just means I was working hard. That's all.
Well, you were doing more like trick plays. Didn't you say you had all the flashy trick, please the audience?
Yes, it was a good time, right, Steph? Right?
Absolutely.
I think we're going to have to call out the gold team to defend themselves. Maybe we should do that in the next.
Oh shit! Is there somebody there?
The rivalry, huh? No, there isn't.
I was gonna say, bring it.
I wish I had that. Look at her. I thought you were going to show up with your jersey on.
I had 4 wisdom teeth pulled the week before Powder Puff too, so I wasn't at some of the practices, and I showed up late, so it didn't enjoy it all.
Oh, that's funny. So Shane was a good coach, Steph? Is that what went down?
Shane,
was he good?
Shane's a great guy. He was a good coach. We had the hot guy coaches and the cool girl players. Damn.
Hey. Eden Sweeney. Okay, you know how fierce she could be if she had to stand her ground.
She is uber aggressive.
We put her at nose tackle.
Mm-hmm.
She had claws out and everything. Anyway,
yep.
I'll let you take over, Rod.
I had to share. No, sure. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. So, how's your motocross going, Kendall?
It's on hold right now. Got bike work being done.
Yeah.
And then we broke my daughter's bike Friday, and now we gotta fix it. We were trying to change oil, strip the drain plug hole, so we're on a little delay right now. That's okay.
So you ride with Steph's husband? Is that how it goes down?
I did in the past a couple of races back. We're talking.
Oh, wait.
No, with John.
Okay, John. Yeah.
Well, that's actually 2 of her husbands. Actually, if you think about it, I forgot about that.
and the kids.
And the kids. I've ridden races with her kids and 2 husbands. John, that she's currently with, he raced with us back. Glenn Hamlin and John raced with me once or twice back in 2009, 10, somewhere around there. Honolulu Hills racing.
So Steph, were you getting a hold of Kendall to talk to your husband or boyfriend at the time if there was something you were trying to get across to him? But you say, Kendall, can you tell, your did you have to go through Kendall to connect with the, you know what I mean? Can you tell him this because he just doesn't get it?
No.
There's no. Okay, just checking. I just wondering if you're Kendall.
I will say this story. because we joke about it, and Lisa, his wife, and I joke about it, is that Kendall was my first boyfriend. Shane being number 2, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh.
4th grade.
Shane,
Serious
you get
stuff.
sloppy seconds. Sloppy seconds,
Yeah.
Shane.
Yeah, I got the silver medal to Stephanie. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's so funny.
Puppy love of elementary school.
Yeah.
Can I ask you how that all came about, or is that too much? Is that like in default? You know, the 4th
We
grade?
played.
Digging deep in
We
the
played
memories.
Yeah, maybe some 4 square, 2 square.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Really?
Four square ball.
Oh God, 4 square.
4 square. So
Or
you're
choose a
like
spectator
like-
kickball. You never know.
Shane's all. Maybe I could be one of those squares. What are you thinking of that, Shane?
Circle gets a square, bro.
All I got to do is be in the square. Then I think I'm already at first base.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to say.
Ew, you just got made it creepy.
Well, you know, in the 4th grade, we're going back in time, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
I have someone for the stew, as we call him, to bring on board. He's always known to spice it up, and he has his microphone set to not piercing your ears, folks. None other than Mr. DJ Guppy G.
Hello, fellas. How are you doing?
Craig Graupman.
Hi, guys.
Oh, whoa.
Hey, doing, Steph?
Cut it down. It's loud.
It's still loud.
Yes.
I'm
Little
barely even talking
Just
right now.
talking your Alec
I'm
Baldwin
actually
voice.
whispering. Am I loud, Kendall? Am I loud, Steph?
Yeah,
No, you're fine.
You're fine, baby.
Then I think it's just Shane.
like talking a romantic whisper.
You want to go with my Barry Gibb voice? Hello, everybody.
Oh, see, that was good. See, that's good. That works even better.
It's nice to see y'all.
We're gonna round it all out. She's a class of '92, and she's gonna
90.
be. No. One other person. One other person.
We're 92, Rod. Remember?
I know.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
the new
too.
person coming in is in '92.
You're the oldest, Kendall.
You're the oldest.
Don't make fun of him.
Folks, Lori.
I just saw
Finally.
Kendall the other day.
I'm not the
Krigbaum
geriatric.
in house.
Lori.
Krigbaum.
Well,
Hi,
hello.
Lori.
What's up, Lori?
Jesus. Look who's here.
She was all,
Yeah.
whenever I was talking to her earlier, she was much brighter, and then the sun's going down.
Well, some bitch.
How are you, Lori?
Good, how are you?
Hey, Lori.
I haven't seen you in a while, Lori. How you been?
Good, good.
I think it was at LR's last time I saw you.
Yes, I'm living here in D-Town, Cali.
Ooh,
D-Town Cali.
Delano.
Delano, is that what it is? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm all
Have you
thinking
guys-
of the-
I'm all
There's a-
D-Town.
There's a pizza place there in Delano called LR's. The best Chile Verde pizza you'll ever eat.
That's all I ever hear, Craig.
Or it's
Have you
Delano.
tried it, Kendall?
Or it's Delano.
After all these years, you haven't had a trip up there?
Everybody in Tier 3 always said
It's so
Chili
good.
Verde pizza. Yeah.
It's really good.
It's so yeah.
Hey, Gup, you look a lot better smaller.
What?
On my phone.
Oh yeah, yeah. That picture. Yeah.
Hey,
I saw the other day. I saw Kendall, and I was growing out my mullet, and I was like, I'm so tired of this. It's time
You
to.
did get a haircut, didn't you? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Something happened when I just came home after work. I'm like, I'm tired of you. You're leaving. I'm done. And what
You're like,
bald
here
again?
we go.
did you try the wrong shampoo?
I need a new me. It's time for a new me
You just shaved it.
or something like that.
There you
Kendall,
go.
I was always want to ask you, what was the crossroads from cutting your hair? Because you had this luscious flat iron hair at Pizza Hut that
Flat
Yeah.
iron.
that
You-
I had a feeling
80s
that-
metal Motley Crue hairdo.
Hey,
I'm
him
just saying,
and Shane Irvin had the best hair.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. They were straight out of a metal band hairdo.
Yeah.
I like-
Yeah,
I like-
You put those guys on guitar. You got your rhythm. You got your lead. You got your band right there. You got Fred
You gotta get a job.
Aguilera on drums.
It was so
I
silky
cut
and well
it for a job.
conditioned and shiny. I mean, it was great hair though. It
I
was
cut
shiny and
for the
clean.
cable job, and now I want out of that cable job. I want my hair back. So, yeah,
just stuff it into the helmet. How does that work? Are you gonna like man bun it? How would that?
He's not lying. It gives you a little bit of stress.
you can probably get 3 months without rebooting.
We work in the same place. So.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're both cable workers there, Gentry.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, we have a trio
I
going
believe
on here.
Gentry's
Yeah.
still doing it too.
Lori, do you know anything about your
He's
cable?
under a different-
Lori,
Stephanie, your hair still looks amazing.
amazing.
Thank you.
See, look at her. Look, it looks. Yeah, look. It looks like she's back in class of 90 right now.
I know.
You know, speaking of
Thank you.
flat ironing,
Hey, let's go to the mall and get some glamour shots done.
I never did glamour shots.
You never did?
True fact. True fact.
Thank you for that. I didn't either.
I asked
wanted
to do
to.
it. My mom said, "No, let's go over here instead." And I go, "Maybe I should do glamour shots, Mom." Didn't go.
I would have gone there with you, Rod, if you wanted, but
Yeah. So Steph, what's happened to you over the years? What's new with you? We haven't caught up with you yet.
When you stop, man,
Steph's like, I don't know, I'm just being me all this time.
yep.
I got a lot. It's always something. I'm a hustler. So
You're hustling. Where are you? You escaped the grasp of Taft, California, or are you still hanging out?
oh God, no. I'm in Taft,
I
dude.
fell into the sinkhole of Taft.
Did it just grab you and suck you in there, or are you?
A documentary on Netflix.
Can I ask a question, Steph? When's the last time you saw a tumbleweed roll down the road?
I have not seen a tumbleweed roll down the road.
Really?
I have not. No.
That's a good question. That's a good
Not
So
since
do you guys
yesterday.
remember? Do you guys remember where Corey Cruzan lived when we were in high school?
Yes.
That's my house. That's where Kendall and I are right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And Corey's hanging out with Christy Friend a lot lately.
Really?
I've seen him on
Oh,
Christy-
that's
I've seen
interesting.
him with
Isn't he in
Christy
Arizona now?
Friend. He might be, but I've seen him visiting Christy Friend in St. Louis.
For those of you
Not too long ago.
For those of you confused, Stephanie and Stoner Kendall Jackson.
You said Stoner Kendall. You did what his name
I'm thinking of wine. I'm thinking of wine for some reason. They're like
Hey,
across
that's
the
Stoner Kendall.
He's been watching those Civil War documentaries again.
Yeah, I was looking at my winery. Just kidding.
That was good.
So are you? So I missed it. So you guys are in Bakersfield or Taft?
Taft.
Are you
Right
in
now.
Taft? Oh, it's right.
Kendall lives in Bakersfield, but he was over here for a party across. I live on the bike path, and he was across the bike path at a party, and they kind of ran out of time, so we made him come over here.
So
Wait,
what's
hold up. The party ran out of time?
This all happened tonight.
Yeah.
damn?
This was just earlier.
Yeah.
What party runs out of time unless the cops show?
I know.
Sunday Fun Day has, time.
Oh,
limit.
okay.
Constraints.
That makes it a party though.
It's not quite the same Sunday fun days we used to have.
But-
Boy has to go back to work in Lake Isabella. Tomorrow.
Right. Well, then again, we're getting older, so there is a time limit on things. I got to take the kids to school.
34-year-old birthday boy.
Why does that happen?
But he had a dirt bike in the bed of the truck to take it with him to work. Because he could go for a ride up to the wood. Because that's how we roll.
There you go.
Because dirt bikes. Because
Dirt
dirt
bikes
bikes.
are important.
I like
Glory.
it. Roll, no
Very
pun.
fair.
I like that. Like roll, like your dirt bike.
Keep rolling.
So, Miss Krigbaum, what's going on? Were you raising your hand? Were you asking us to talk?
Oh,
She's like, high five.
She's all, I have a question.
no,
I'm just kidding.
I'm back so I can take off my glasses.
Oh, okay. I thought you were waiting. You in the second row, third from the left.
I'm getting
No, I'm just
old, so I can't see anything
Yep.
anymore.
What's going on with you, Lori? What's been going on with you? We haven't heard from you quite a long time. You teased us last episode. And I thought you were on board, and then she says, "No, I'd rather go watch Top Gun or something."
Yes.
It's-
Is that what you did?
Weather last time. Living here, having a good time. I'm hoping we can get together here in Delano for our class reunion, though.
In Delano? We're gonna go to Delano for a class reunion.
I mean, on Friday night because we can't go to the game.
Get rid of them.
Oh, I didn't know that. Who's got some TV on in the background? Does someone have TV on?
Oh, shit, yeah.
It's not me.
Is it you,
Oh,
Gup?
It's always Gup. Gup always has audio
Gup's trying to check out the plays.
I was watching the Packers and Bears.
Oh, okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better, I think.
There's one-
Anyway, so go ahead, Lori.
Anyway, so if we can come to Delano for Friday
Wait.
night,
Or someone else has it.
Is that a domestic dispute going on?
Is there is there a spat? Can you take the camera into the kitchen real quick?
I think there's somebody's gonna call the cops.
It's
here
like
in
a
just a
Maury,
second.
Is it us?
like a Jerry Springer episode going on. Right
I
there.
don't think it's you.
That sounds like a TV, not us, right?
I know.
Not not them.
I think
You
it's
are
a TV.
you are not the father.
You guys know there's an 80s reunion here. I think it's the 15th of October.
Really?
Wow.
It's going to be at the Chevrolet dealership where all the stuff was for Eldorado. Yeah.
So is
and
it if you were born in the 80s, or is it like if you lived
Right.
in the 80s?
If
I
you
think
grew up,
it's supposed to be
Or is it like a
graduated
bunch of
in the
80-year-old
80s.
people there? Is that what it is?
I hope that isn't it.
There'd be like 4 older people there. They're in
We're
their
getting
80s.
pretty close. I don't know, guys.
Yeah.
Well, shock the
Just saying.
monkey and rock the Casbah.
I am not making fun of anyone for that at this point.
Stephanie, you're blinding me with science.
What? Look at that hair. See, Kendall, that's Kendall's hair right there. Where it used to
Look at that gorgeous hair. I know.
Healthy
Look
L'Oreal
at her.
commercials right there.
That's my daughter, Shaylee.
Hello.
How you doing?
Your father's a rock star on wheels.
I'm a rock star on wheels, he said.
He's a rock star on wheels. He is. You should have that as your bumper sticker.
Go in there, Molly. My dogs are driving them nuts. So.
The dog's hanging out with us. The dog is like the size of a person. And it's hanging out here, just slowly walking around, visiting us.
You guys, I want to tell you guys something. I go on the 80s cruise. This is my 4th year coming up in 2023. It is so fun. If you ever have the opportunity, you should indulge. It's so much fun. I'm going to graduate this year. There's a literal cap and gown graduation ceremony. Last year, Belinda Carlisle gave the commencement speech.
What?
So,
Oh, yeah.
Brett Michaels is on board to do it this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
And there are almost 400 people in our graduating class.
That is so cool, yeah.
Medal is on the 80s cruise.
Nice.
What'd you say?
How much medal is on the 80s cruise?
You need to
There
do
you
it.
go. Get it. You got to speak
need
all
to do it.
genres here. Come
Just
on.
do it.
You said Belinda Carlisle, that's the Go-Go's, right?
Yes.
So is there a lot of rock and roll metal?
Oh, don't even start with me. Great White is on this one.
Great White, okay.
And Brett Michaels, Poison.
I know Brett Michaels. That would be-
Vixen.
Oh, I know Vixen. I don't know if you remember Vixen.
Morris Day and the Time. Jody
Oh,
Off me.
Kim Wilde. The Church. Howard Jones. It's a big. We got
science.
I just remembered
No,
I just remembered Vixen's song,
Yeah.
"Living on the Edge of a Broken Heart."
Yeah, but
I am not being paid for this, but I'm just telling you, it's super fun.
she
You're
has
promoting.
her promoter hat on. Yeah, but Steph
Yeah,
is
it's
the
actually leaving this year.
what was it?
Out of
The
LA this year.
Asylum. What's Kendall's band's name? Was it Asylum? What was it?
3B Asylum.
3B.
Oh, that's what it
Asylum.
is. Third base Asylum. Is that what it is?
Asylum.
Was 3B, was that the room of where the asylum was located?
That is
I spent a couple years there.
because KMC had a 3D mental ward. The guys I joined.
Okay.
But yeah, and it's funny because just this week I visited the cemetery that we did our demo tape artwork with.
I saw some of that. I don't know who posted it. Maybe Craig Patton or somebody posted it. I saw that.
Really?
You standing by like a big wrought iron gate or something with your
No,
band?
that's Oleander. That's Oleander Street in Bakersfield.
Okay.
That's the wrought iron gate. The demo tape was a black and white copy with all of our band members hugging a cross on a headstone. And that same week after I did it, my dad told me we had a stoner plot at that cemetery. And I did not know that.
Really?
I was there.
Huh.
Christian Clodfelder from Taft High School was our photographer that day.
Kendall, you got a long finger, dude. Put that thing back up there.
Yeah, he's like a white
I'm like, whoa.
Hey, you gotta hit them frets on that guitar.
No wonder. Yeah, look at these. Remember I told you the other day? Remember I told you about?
Are you the
Remember
Michael
I told you
Phelps?
the day when I saw you?
Are you the
Remember when I
Michael
told you
Phelps
about what
of,
Bobby said about my fingers? Bobby and Wes, like, how the hell do you play guitar with those little sausage fingers? Like, I'm ready to put that on the
this little Billy Joel fingers?
Hey.
Hey, Krigbaum, your hair's looking tight.
I got a question for
Krigbaum.
Krigbaum. What relation is she to possibly Gary Krigbaum?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Sorry,
Can you hear me?
She's giving you
Yes.
the palm.
Are you related to Gary Krigbaum?
Yes, my uncle or cousin.
Oh, okay.
Which
Wait,
one?
he says, oh yeah, both. You got two of
Oh,
them?
because he races. That's where you're going. Yeah.
I race Gary a lot. Yeah, Gary lives on a track. He lives on a dirt bike.
Oh yeah, that's my cousin Gary.
Yeah,
Nice.
And Angie Krigbaum.
Angie is my
Angie.
We lost Kendall.
Kendall is like seriously challenged with the AirPods.
Don't get nervous. It's just a show. And we're
Got the wrong ears, son.
Wait, I need you guys to get. You guys need to get this right here. Watch. Okay, watch me.
uh-oh.
There's Kendall.
Oh, there it is.
There's me.
I knew there was a table between you.
That was like Lamar's night at one time that he was at so-and-so's house. Hey, Krigbaum, your hair's looking tight.
Tight like a tiger.
Looks good, man.
Toy.
What's new with you, Lori? What's new in your
Yeah.
world?
Yeah,
What's new in your world,
Oh,
Lori?
that is not a big.
Oh, what'd she say? What'd he say?
They have competing Wi-Fi connections.
yes.
Oh,
Hear me?
I hear you. We hear you. What's going on in the world of Lori Krigbaum?
We're going back to work. We're at the Department of Corrections. Got it. Remember the Elks Lodge here in Delaney?
You live in you work in the Elks Lodge in Delano? Is that what you're saying?
I'm in the Exalted Ruler here in Delano at the Elks Lodge.
Oh, gotcha.
So if you're party here,
Someone has something going on with the sound. I don't know what's.
Yeah, it sounds like a Mexican soap opera or something.
Someone has. You know what? It may work out well, guys. Maybe we have Kendall and Steph on the same camera. Maybe that would work out better.
That'll work better.
Yeah, I think maybe, right? I think so. Just go sit next to Steph. Act like you like each other.
She ain't got cooties. Come on.
Yeah, act like you like each other.
Like you have like when you're taking pictures with your sibling. Act like you like each other. I don't like her. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you can't hear anything.
We'll turn off the other.
Here, take one of mine.
Wait, all right, check this out. Let's see if
He's
this.
We're gonna share.
He's like, I don't want that smoke. I don't want your earwax.
Oh, see?
Does that work?
Voila.
Well, we all grew up together.
It's
We
nice
all
and
got
warm
the
and
same-
everything. See, she warmed it up.
I think the sound quality just got better. I think.
Oh, they just froze.
you know what, Gup? Probably should come in here too, Gup.
Do what?
Gup, honey.
She's asking you over, Gup.
It's like the old days.
I don't know where you're at, but I'm on my way.
That's so
I'm
funny.
just
So
going
here-
LRs.
My last,
Oh,
my
it was
last
cutting out.
memory,
I couldn't hear you.
my last
Look
memory of
Go ahead,
Delano.
go ahead.
My last memory of Delano is when we would play an away game for football.
Now we're back in.
In Delano, all their like locker rooms, I don't know, there was some kind of sulfur smell in the shower water,
Oh,
and they would always have like they would give us the girls like locker room because I guess they didn't have a lot of funding or whatever when we played at Delano High School. But then you'd go use the restroom and there was always like a
We were the problem.
there was like a floating tampon in the toilet.
ah,
Yeah, that was my last memory of Delano.
Oh, that's disgusting.
You could have
But
went
it
all
was a locker
day.
room. It was just a locker room.
You could have went all day
But
without.
no, it gets better. So we're running out, right? This was probably during this freshman sophomore team. We're running out to go to the game, and you got to jog through some grassy area to get to the field. And so it's real wet and muddy. I guess they had like a pipe leak somewhere. And so Stymie and Ed Kaczynski are jogging, and
Oh,
Ed
wow.
Kaczynski slips and falls into the mud. Mind you, we're visitors, so we have the white uniforms. He slips and falls and gets all jacked up and full of mud. And Stymie, you know how he used to, he starts laughing at him, and everybody starts cracking up. And like we're jogging out, and like here comes Ed Kaczynski, like he played 3 quarters already, and he's full of mud. And so he fell into the like sewage mud. I don't know what it was. It wasn't pleasant.
I think didn't he only punt back in the day? So
I,
for your
he did, but
kicker to get all dirty before the game,
Well, he played more in varsity, but he was a freshman, and yeah, he was the punter, and he was the most messed up uniform. It was a funny badge of honor before the game even started.
That's awesome.
Where do I get my protection?
No,
the drugstore
team here.
No, protection from the offensive tackle.
Yeah.
Or the defense.
Where to? That was wait, hold up. I know we were on the subject of football, but that was a really crazy out of left field. Where do I get my purse?
Well, I thought he's getting tackled. He looked like he was.
Yo, man, that's your own business. We don't need to hear about all that.
Yeah, he could go up the corner store there, buddy.
I should have prefaced what I was trying to say. Sorry about that. So what got you to live in Delano, Lori? Did you get work out there? Or do you have family? Did you said screw it? Just check out this new place called Delano? Or what?
No.
This new place.
Flip the coin.
You flip the coin? Oh.
They got irrigation systems, I hear.
Screw it. Let's go the break.
I drove 30 miles, had some pizza, and I was set.
Did you run out of gas and you ended up in Delano and you said screw it, I'll just stay here?
So
I left my wallet in Cali, Delano.
No. I'm not in the prison. I work at the prison.
Oh, you're not in it.
I'm not in it.
So you're not in prison?
No.
Yeah. I was gonna say you got a pretty sweet room
set
there.
up in your cell right there. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
I see the guards going by every once in a while.
we're doing good in the cells out here.
See, I got a question about Delano. So I thought of it when I first read it when I moved to California. It was Delano, like Franklin Delano Roosevelt. It's a middle name of a president.
Delano.
Now, is Delano? Does it have a meaning in Espanol? Like, does it have any kind of meaning?
Hey, homie.
What?
It's D-Town Cali.
Del año.
D-Town.
It's of the year.
It's
like,
of the year.
So it's like
of the year.
Of the year.
Del año.
You know what? Some guys tell me this right now.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Lori, I forgot to tell you this. The last time, or not last time, a couple times before that, I was in Delano. Me and another guy were doing our rounds, and we stopped there at LR's, and we were in our blue shirts. And as we were walking in through the bar area to go to the front area, he goes, "Do you guys get shot at often?" I'm like, what are you talking about? I get, yeah, but my boss works in Wasco, and he goes, "Yeah, Delano, Wasco, there's a lot of gang activity." And so I'm just like, we get shot at for wearing our blue shirts from Spectrum, or
Yeah.
But we were just like, no, we're just here to eat lunch. So
you're like, what do you do to get shot at when you go to
Crips?
Yeah. So I was kind of just like, no, I'm just here to get the chili verde mini. Yeah. Good to go.
Just let me and my sausage fingers eat my taco. Leave me alone.
Sausage. Blah, 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 blah. Look at the sausages.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to cut out and go back to Bakersfield.
Hey, are you gonna drive a dirt bike all the way home?
Me.
No.
With the headlight?
Right.
Kendall,
Did you say with one headlight?
Yeah.
With one headlight.
With one
There you
headlight.
go.
like a wallflower.
You got it, Steph.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't hear what you said, but you better jump on that
Hey,
bike.
Steph, I have an idea for one of your hats. Okay. You know how you
bring
put a
it.
card you put a card of choice on the side.
Yeah.
Collaborate with Gup, and he's going to give you which baseball card, and you can make a new product and sell to the men. He's a baseball.
Men are not wearing my hat, Shane. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Hey, hit up Dennis
girlfriend.
Rodman. He'll be down. I think he'll wear it.
I got a Dolly
Yeah,
Parton one coming.
no, Mars would wear a hat of yours.
I think so.
Oh yeah, he probably.
I can see
would.
Pharrell wearing one of your
Have a
hats.
good time.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
guys.
Kendall.
Later,
Later,
Kendall.
Kendall.
We promise
Yeah,
not to talk
down-
about
down
you
the hall.
very long. Like, you know.
Or much.
Like, what
I
was
can
he
see-
wearing, bro?
I can see Pharrell Williams wearing one of Stephanie's hats.
Yeah, for sure. Right. And so let him know because God knows I'm about the money.
Love your honesty. Hey, Steph. So sometimes when I know someone may come on, I go into Facebook and I start digging up pictures that I could reference. Can I ask you about one picture?
Very nice.
What is this one? Bam! What's the story behind that one? I go, oh, I got to ask her about this one.
Okay, so
What?
being where I live, right here on Church Street, we get approximately 700 trick-or-treaters during Halloween. It's
Wow.
insanity.
So you're scaring them off being a witch?
Is there that many people in
So I
town?
dress up. And that
They
was,
bring
I think that was
buses in?
Harry's junior year, my youngest.
Did
And
DeSantis
I
bring a
went
bus
to
of
school
migrants
that way
there?
and picked him up that way.
No shit.
Go ahead, Steph.
Wow.
Go ahead.
I'm
I
not
think
very
we're getting
nice.
cut off. Go ahead. What?
Yeah, but anyways, no, I went to the school dressed up to pick him up from school that way after I was dressed up for the night, and he liked it. So there you go. I thought I was going to embarrass him, and he like went the other way, and he was like, "Mom, that's cool."
He embraced it.
Hey, that's what moms and dads supposed to embarrass your kids, man.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say 700 people?
We get at least 700, if not close to 1,000. It's crazy.
In Taft?
Yes,
On Church
everybody
Street?
trick or treats. Everybody trick or treats Church Street. It's insane. Like Shane, where you used to live.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is like the mecca for trick or treaters. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody puts
Like
a bunch of crap
we
in
ran
there.
out of candy last year and we were super embarrassed. We were getting out granola bars, breakfast bars, bullshit. We could pulling shit out of the pantry. John pulled out like silver dollars. Yeah.
Here's a quarter, get you something nice.
What candy could we get rid of that's in the kitchen?
Exactly. Yeah. Got some lasagna in there. It's cool.
Hey, grab some baggies and some loose change.
Exactly. Yeah.
I got some bush baked beans that's 2 years old if you want it.
Exactly. Whatever.
Cups handed out natural lights.
We were desperate. We
Here you go,
needed to get out of the
kid.
situation.
Drink up. I'm like Joe Dirt. Here you go, kid.
Some two.
That's good shit.
Oh man. Hey, folks, we're having another class reunion. I told Toya and Kelly I would hype it up a little bit. And October 22nd.
That's Kendall's wife.
Boom.
Hi, Kendall's wife.
Is that Lisa?
They were leaving, yeah.
Do you ride a dirt bike
Bye,
too?
Kendall.
Good seeing you.
Yeah.
Hi, Kendall. Hey, Lisa.
Jam
Hello.
for us next time, sir, Mr. 3BSL guitar guy. Anyway, 30-year class reunion, folks. There you have it.
So, Stephanie, are you going to show up at our reunion? She's just drinking a while right now.
Free shot.
She's like, I am chugging right now.
You can take a breath.
I was an extra in the movie
Go on.
Sideways.
I mean, I just invited you, but
Steph, your camera froze, and you were like full drink of your wine.
You're in drink mode. I think Lori's in drink mode as well. Lori, are you faking it? Oh, you were faking it. You faker. Oh man, are you going to the reunion, Lori? You down?
Yeah.
You're hyping it up, yeah.
Sure.
nice.
There you go.
I don't know if David Ravenberg's getting on today, but him and I were going to share a room. I haven't texted him yet. Let him know I already reserved it. So
A room where?
we're good, David, and whoever else wants to stay.
Who gets first dibs on the can?
Probably.
They have rooms in town.
Yeah, they got a couple of new hotels there
Oh,
on
wow.
Main Street. Or there's a shit. What is it? Let me see here. Hold on.
We lost Steph Fabrizius. Was it Layton? Is that what her new last name is?
Well, I
Lost
talked
her.
to
Oh, she's
here.
back. Layton. See, I was right. Boom.
I'm back.
She's back. Boom. She's back.
Oh yeah, there's a Best Western Plus there now. That's where I reserved my room.
There you go. Good
Where?
luck back, Steph.
What are you coming for?
Remember,
Our reunion, October 22nd. Class of 9 Deuce.
Stop it! You guys have your 30th.
Yep. And you need to show up to it.
Boom. There it is. If you missed it. Folks.
You know what? If you're a Taft High alumni, you get free entrance
Boom.
and free drinks.
what?
That's what I'm telling them.
Bring the hats. Yes.
You're on. But you have to stay in the parking lot.
Yeah. Until you get the okay.
Set up a hat booth in the parking lot, man. Make some sense.
Hey, you can stick those peppermint stops in the back if you want. Strawberry Hill. Strawberry Hill.
Oh God.
How many?
Bring back
I
I don't think Steph liked those memories.
What alcohol was your first buzz? I'll have to say mine was Strawberry Hill. I
think it was with you with Strawberry Hill.
Yeah.
Probably with the indoor.
Hey, let me throw this in because it's the same subject. Y'all missed last week or a couple weeks ago, the last show we had Sleaze Dog. We haven't found him for like years.
Yeah.
He finally showed up.
He came out of hiding.
But we had stories.
Oh, Sean Reeser.
Yes,
Yeah.
regarding buying alcohol
The dude on the left.
in his senior year because he had a full beard.
Is that Aaron in the middle of that picture?
That was
Eden.
Eden.
Shuck and
Eden.
Eden.
That's right.
Eden
Eden.
Sweeney,
Yeah.
yeah.
There you go.
Shuck off to the right.
Yeah, so Sleaze Dog was on. It was great seeing him and hearing from him,
Yeah.
talking old stories.
Sleaze Dog.
Shane, I have a question. Do you remember? Okay, has anybody ever been able to locate Chris Geppetta?
So here's what I do know.
Chris who?
You might recall he had
That
a
name sounds so familiar.
troubled parental thing, right? He was always, had a wild
Remember
life.
when he called us from jail? And Drew called us when we were like juniors or seniors or something?
Yes, I'll get to that. Yes.
Yeah.
So Geppetta was kind of a troubled life. If you didn't know him, he was on the wild side, but he had a turbulent relationship with his folks. Like his mom and him hated each other. He lived
But had great parties.
Was he? Was he in one? Was he in any of the yearbooks? Because the name sounds so familiar.
Go in chapters. It's Netflix. So, yes, his senior year, things got rocky. He's living with his stepdad, who was the last one who was married to his mom, who he hated, in that big house by Reno's, that big old castle on Hill.
Okay.
So he threw a bunch of parties. He was sowing his wild oats, pissing his dad off. His stepdad was gone all the time, and the agreement was, you take care of the yard, you take care of this and that, and while I'm gone, I guess he traveled a lot. He was.
I'm having a lot of flashbacks right now for you.
Right. So he was running with the crew with me, Aaron, and Reno, and he was the wild card. He was the black horse. Yeah. So he effed up so bad with his stepdad, he kicked him out, and he had nowhere to go, and he was almost to the end of the year. Lived with Angie Bozarth because his mom, they were in like a block away. Yep. And it was a goodwill thing. She said, all right, I'll put you in the spare room. We want you to finish, blah, blah, blah. And then I think towards the end, he had, I don't know, relatives or somehow found his real dad in Florida, and he just up and left before his senior year was up. So he went to Florida. Nobody heard from him for a long time. I think he got into, this is through the grapevine from Reno, who found contact to him. He was doing
really? Okay.
Yeah, he was doing GTA for some organization. Like he was doing some shady shit to make money because he was too smart for his own good. In case you didn't know, he wrecked, over the summer. He wrecked and hacked. He hacked the school system. Wickwire pissed him off. Yeah, Wickwire pissed him off so bad that he screwed up Wickwire's computer system. Gave himself straight A's like his Ferris Bueller.
Are you serious?
Dude, he was a genius, but he was an asshole. And so he screwed up. They spent all summer rebuilding the computer system. It was the 80s. But he went to Florida. He got in some trouble. And Stephanie's right. Yes, in jail. He called a couple people from jail. I guess he was reaching out to only people he knew that maybe would have answered. It was under the radar for years. Then when technology and Facebook and everything came along, he friended me and he started popping out of the woodwork. And I think he was in some kind of either pyramid scheme sales something, or he was in some kind of sales job. And I would hear him pop in and out, and then he did his shady shit again and kind of ducked out, and I haven't heard from him since.
Wow.
When was that, Shane?
I would have to say 2008-ish, 9-ish, 10-ish, maybe. He reached out to me and Laura Kelly and a few other connections. But finally, he started talking his old shit. And when people start bringing up attitudes and you feel that they haven't changed or grown, and you really lose kind of any common ground with them, he started just nothing he made sense with his messaging jived with my life then, because I was Family Guy and raising kids and this and that, and he was just being stupid and immature. And I'm like, yo, man, how old are we now? And I'm like, so I just kind of ghosted him and I just stopped chatting back. I just had busy life to do. I was working, I was being a dad, and I was I didn't have time for the shit. He would I was getting voice video calls at 3 a.m. and shit. I'm like, I had to cut it off. And it was just, but anyway, back in the day, if you didn't know him, he was kind of like a loose cannon. Stephanie knows. He was in our class. But when you hung with him and he had his good nature, it was fun. Do
you remember, Rodney? The name sounds so familiar.
What was the name again? Chris
Geppetta?
Geppetta. No.
It sounds so familiar.
No,
Lori?
Chia Pet with an A at the end.
And I know she too. I just saw her a couple years ago at my mom's funeral.
Oh, you did? There you go.
And she's doing really good. She's married now and has adopted kid. She looks really good.
Nice.
Bo. They were both at the funeral of Robert. They're both at my mom's funeral. They're doing really well.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. But I remember Chris Chappetta, though. I remember that name.
That's why I can't see the face. I just remember the name, though.
I can't
Big ass Taft parties where the cops would show up at the.
Oh my God!
That's what I mainly remember is just like party, but the face doesn't.
Wasn't he?
He lived in that house that on Hilliard, that big castle.
Yes.
And his dad in the master bedroom, there was a hot tub. That was how fancy it was. A hot tub in the master bedroom. I ended up in there with Mona Franklin one night, and I didn't never.
What?
No more details. Leave that alone.
Oh, are we vault talking right now already?
It's not
Shane?
the 8
Is that
o'clock
what's
hour.
going on?
You got 7 minutes left, Shane. Hold off.
I will say this.
Did you make Mona Mona? Is that what happened?
Mona.
That was a fog. That whole Taft era was a fog.
I'll bet with all that steam.
That was up there by the Fortney's old house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of, go ahead, Steph.
Yeah, go
sorry.
ahead, guys. I'm sorry. No, I was just gonna say that. Okay, this is a really
At his own
scary,
party, Trish Chappetta.
sad story. Yes, that
Yeah.
we made a deal. Me, Angie, I want to say Denise, Beth, probably Lainey, made a deal that one of us, we did like rock paper scissors, and whoever was had to make out with Chris and act like we liked him, and I lost.
All right, this is sounding devious.
Oh.
And here's the bad part. I
follow
started
through?
kissing him, and he was a good kisser. And I was like,
You're like, I'm kind of liking this.
Your loss was a win. I like that.
And then it turned into a whole drama Oprah where he called me a whore and he spelled it wrong and he stuck it in my locker. And yeah, no, it was a big deal.
But Steph, you know, he was a flip the script guy. He liked to turn everything around. Remember, he was a victimized, I'm this and fuck you kind of. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He was trying to keep that emotion strong with you, Steph.
I mean, he had emotional things going on.
He got rejected, and he
I
goes,
wish
"No,
I could
no,
remember
no."
the face. I just can't see
He
it.
really was like a sociopath, to be honest with you. But he was a likable sociopath with great blue eyes. Just saying. And good kisser skills. So there you go.
I think he just had that thing. It's the typical thing that you hear many times. I'm no psychologist, but just wanted to be loved, and he had an effed up parental situation and didn't have a support system. So he needed.
I felt
people,
bad for
you know?
Angie's family with that whole situation.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
can we call Chris and have him on board?
That's one thing I was just gonna say. It's like
can we do that?
we all grew up together, but a lot of us had no idea what was actually going on at home with everything.
That's
So
true.
it's just, I mean, we see each other at school, and you're like, yeah, you put on the happy face, but there was some shit going on behind the scenes for a lot of us.
True.
So.
True.
So, Steph, are you drinking Kendall Jackson right now? Is that what's going down?
Okay. First bottle was Opalo.
Kendall
First,
Stoner.
the first bottle. Oh.
Kendall Stoner winery.
Second bottle was Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc. Yeah, but I was sharing with people, dude. It was not just on my own.
Hey, I'm not here to
Yeah.
judge. I was just curious.
Did
It was
you see-
white. I thought
Did you
maybe
see Sideways.
Kendall's coming over, so he thought maybe I'll have some Kendall Jackson.
Hey, when I pull out the last bottle, we'll talk.
Nice.
She saves her best for last. You drink
Yeah.
in reverse. Is that what it is?
Absolutely. No, I'm done for tonight. That's gonna have to be. I got to finish that and be done. There.
Come on, get one more in you.
Hey, I had a gig.
It's only Monday tomorrow.
I had a side gig with Aaron Falke. We had like a part-time
Oh, my
job.
goodness.
We got to be like bus boy, bread boy, water people, whatever. You were servers at the Petroleum Club when they had big deals, and like all the rich old drunk dudes would come out and like slip you 20s in your pocket as you keep the bread coming and the wine and the water.
Petroleum Club in Taft.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Yes.
So
Oh,
we would make money.
Put that back up, Rod. Put that back up. Definitely want to see that.
Yeah, like my Soundgarden.
I love the Soundgarden shirt there.
I put the shell
Shane.
necklace there.
I don't know if I like better the hair.
90s
or the
hair,
Soundgarden
baby.
shirt
That's
there.
my Brendan Fraser hair right there.
Or your little necklace.
I have
little
such
shell.
love for those boys. I have such love for those boys. Yeah.
And so we would make some fat bank that night, but it would only happen every so often. Aaron would call up and say, yo, they're doing another thing tonight. They're doing dinner. So, you know, you get free tri-tip, you get all this money. And so here's the kicker. The benefit was when the things closed down and it was just the staff, they had all these half-filled, like, leftover glasses of wine. And we're like, pick up a tray, a bus tray.
Oh, jeez.
And like,
Oh, my gosh.
we were hammered by the time we got home.
Did you throw up, Shane?
I did actually the first time because I never slammed wine. I was more of a beer liquor guy, and the wine and the tri-tip didn't go together. So yeah.
Did you have the red and white together?
You gotta be careful.
I'm no wine expert. I was just like, hey, yeah, well, you're a teenager, you know.
It's alcohol. Let's
Sure.
this is good. This will make me feel good.
As long as it's not rubbing alcohol, we're down, right? That's what happens.
That would have been a whole other story there.
So Lori, who do you know who's going to make it to this reunion gathering next month? What's the word?
I know that Heidi Collier.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know.
That's not creepy, Gup.
What's her? Is her last name Archibald? Now?
Hey, Heidi.
Sausage fingers.
Hey, save a dance for me.
Hey, don't mind Lori.
I'm gonna have to seek Heidi out and be like, hey, Heidi. I brought you a shot.
Oh my God.
There may be flying objects coming at you while you speak.
Shit.
Just don't mind the man behind the curtain.
So,
hey, is this Heidi? Someone chimed in just now. Said Heidi.
There is Heidi.
Heidi Archibald.
Hey,
it's Heidi Archibald. Yeah, that's Heidi.
Hey, Heidi. I guess we're gonna dance that night.
Nice.
Right. She says hello. So I just noticed that in the comments.
Hi, Heidi.
That's so funny, man.
Krigbaum's like, what did I get myself into? These cats are
Word,
nuts.
right?
Like I barely said 2 words tonight.
I know. See?
I'm a cool one.
So who else do you know is coming? Is the Martian coming?
Chrissy Diar's coming.
Nice.
I'm trying to talk to John Lamarsna.
He was on the bubble kind of, right?
Yeah, he was on the last one of these.
He's got his show.
Mike Long yet, but
Long,
we
there you go.
talk every so often. So I'll get in touch with him.
We had DRC here last week, right? Was it last week or no? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yep.
She's going, right?
Yeah, she's. But Amber's coming too.
Yeah.
Heidi, I'm making her come.
Oh, wait, slow. Don't say that again.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to say that again.
Well, just tell them that Gup's
We're
will
only-
be there and then the show. There you go.
Like I said, we're only a few
I
minutes
like the
away.
buzz. I like the buzzed smile that Stephanie has right now. I just
It's
want
so
to
good. It's so
wanna
like, I'm
capture it and put it into a bottle and view it later. I like that.
Rod's always judgy. Look at
Give it that little.
I have to mix my finger like, what?
Kendall's fingers are a lot longer than yours. That's all I gotta say.
Well,
oh, I don't know. But
I
they're
wait for
so.
the vault
His
to
wife
do
is
some
so
stuff.
nice.
Oh, Lisa? Yeah.
They're such nice people, really.
Yeah, Lisa's awesome.
We've had Kendall a few times. Actually, he was playing his guitar in his garage one night. He's having like craft brews.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey guys, check this out. What do you think of this?"
He starts riffing. But we're all.
I get to see him every now and then at work. We work together, so I'm like, "Hey, Kendall, you got a package? Come over here and get it." He's like, "All right, I'll be there tomorrow." And then we'll sit there and
We've
talk.
been trying to get him to move back to Taft, and they won't.
Wow. But why would he want to? I'm just kidding.
Stephanie's there.
Stephanie froze again.
I have a question. Is she frozen or is she just like?
He's giving you the stink eye, bro.
Yeah. She was like, "Why did you say that?"
She
Craig?
looks like she's looking at me in a cockeyed way.
She is giving me that little, "Hey, you little fucker," look.
I was curious. Is there a scene on Center Street to where people still cruising on Friday night? Is that
No, but
still
we
a
should
thing?
cruise.
I don't know if that's a thing anymore.
We should get an Uber and all cruise.
Why is all these geriatric people driving up and down?
You cruising?
Let me get my scooter.
Scooter.
Remember Scooter? What was that guy's name? I can't remember.
What was his name?
No,
I think he passed a few years ago.
No way.
I think Les Clark. Les has to go to our reunion. He's went to our classes. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be there. I can't remember. Kenny something.
No.
Yeah, it's Kenny. Scooter was Kenny.
No.
Because he used to always go to Hallmark.
Scooter.
You're wrong.
What?
Yeah, they call him Scooter.
Oh, I'm thinking of Tudor. I was like, is that Chris Yarbrough?
Oh, yeah, that's Chris Yarbrough, yeah.
Tudor and Scooter. Why we got these ryming people?
Yeah,
There's not
Tudor will
Sleaze
be
Dog
there.
There's not Sleaze Dog and
Yeah,
Easy Dog or-
there's only one sleaze dog.
Only one sleaze dog. This is true. This is true.
I remember we were coming back from
30 at 18.
We went to I think it was Shafter, and the bus. Sleaze Dog went to that 7-Eleven, and it was right there on the corner. My dad drove too, so I was right back with my dad. And the bus left Sleaze Dog because he was still in there getting food or whatever he was doing. So he had to ride back with us from that point. It was so funny.
He's all right.
Do you remember when we got in trouble? We were coming back from a baseball game, and he ate the seat. The bus. He did George Animal Steel, ate the seat a little bit.
Oh wow!
And I was just like, no, I swear. And I'm like, I'm not going to tell who did it, but we all know who did it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
one of the highlight stories we told Steph when Sleaze was on is me, Clint Watts, and Steimer in the car, and we sent Sleaze into the. It could have been, I don't know, anywhere. What was that place? Not the Jug and Rose, but the place by the car wash.
Oh, Jug and Rose, I remember that.
We got high. We got high in the car and didn't think about things. And so he went walking in. He comes walking out with 2 big grocery bags, paper bags, and he sits down in the car. And that moment when, if you've ever gotten high, where things hit you and you're just slapped, and you're like, wait a minute, you have a realization. And he had his Letterman jacket on. So we realized he just bought alcohol with a class of 90 patch on his shoulder. And the guys sold to him. And the thing of it was, he had bought there so many times, he probably didn't think anything of it either. Just saw the big 30-year-old beard.
But that's how I got in trouble at the college dorms. The same thing with my Letterman's jacket. I was not at the baseball college dorms. My slutty. I know, I'm just kidding.
Wait, you said my slutty.
Going for the college dudes.
And I was picking. They needed a ride home because they didn't want to have their cars there, and so I went to pick them up. And I had my Letterman's jacket on because I was dating Mikey then. So I didn't have a college guy then.
Mikey likes it.
I can't with that. But anyway, I rolled in. We all got called into the dean's office. We got in big trouble. They called our parents and said the girls were at the college dorms. It was. I'm not going to say who it was.
You're in trouble.
Yeah, those goddamn those Letterman jackets will fuck you over, dude.
And those college baseball players will fuck you up. I was
folks.
They're like, no, man. I hear she's good with hats.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
I'm like, let me write you a note.
We're gonna.
I was still doing that juicy. Here, let me give you a note.
We are going to transition, folks. That gives you a little bit of a taste of what the vault.
Oh yeah, it's about ready to get dirty.
That was a little sample. That was our Costco sample of what the vault's going to taste like.
Yeah, now we're going now we're going to the next level. Are you prepared?
You know what? Until my husband comes in here, I'm good.
Good.
Steph,
he's going to kick us off, and we got to jump back on.
He'd be like, "Hey, honey, what was that thing they made mention about? What were they talking about?"
He's class of 81, so he
definitely be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Nothing about me.
Oh, way back.
If here's you, you'd be sleeping on the couch tonight, Stephanie.
Does he still have any of his old Motley Crue T-shirts? Because I don't want to buy them off eBay if he does.
No, he's not that cool.
Pre-cut sleeves, the scissors.
Hey, Lori,
the ones Dennis Shin used to wear.
Lori, you have the links to the private chat too. You guys have the other link to the private. Use the opposite link of the first link.
I think
the other one.
Hey, Gup, you got any Striper cassettes?
Dude, I still do. We are soldiers under God's command. Oh yeah, me and Sammy went and saw Striper twice. Sixth grade. I still got my Bible I caught. I still got my Bible I caught. All they did was get a cheap Bible from a hotel, slap a Striper sticker on there. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
So instead of throwing out like guitar picks, they would throw Bibles out.
Yeah. They're like little, yeah. I still got it. It's fun as shit.
Well, folks, so we're going into the private vault on that note. How do you like that? We're talking more about Striper or something. And Stephanie's face will be forever in our view of smiling.
I think she's coming back for a little.
Looking great, Steph.
I'm in for a little bit.
Amazing.
I will for a little bit. Yeah, for
just
sure.
a little bit.
I'm gonna go grab a beer.
Lori's coming back.
Lori, go grab your beverage and we'll.
I think it's pee break time, right? Pee break come back.
For sure, bro. You already know me.
All right, we will see you in the vault. Thank you for those who made it this evening. If you can hear me, this has been another fun episode. Thank you, Shane and Shane and Jim.
Yeah! YeNDoR'S WiLDCat chat.
for East Coast version. YeNDoR'S WiLDCat, guys. Thank you for